Hello, shopkeeper guy.
Ooh.
Yes, gold, that map was right all along. I'm not sure it's enough to roll around in, but maybe I can make it work. Oh, how wonderful. Now will you please promise to stop all this treasure hunting? I promise, honey. From now on, it's nothing but good, honest work for me. Oh, but wait, there's one more thing. Here, this is the first map I ever found. Go ahead, take it. I won't be needing it anymore. Because I'm dead. No, I'm just kidding. This map's a lot more cryptic than the last one. Yet I feel confident the junk it will lead us to is the same. Come, we have little time to waste with these trifles. Yeah, but don't you want to check it out anyway? Aren't you at least a little bit curious? Curiosity about such things is beyond my comprehension. It's called the thrill of the hunt, Vice. Now, let's go talk to Popla and see if she can help with the map.
Oh, it's you, eh? Well, I'm counting on
you. Better count on me. Yeah, let's go talk to Popla again.
Oh, it's you, eh? Well, I'm
You just said that. Shut up. Popla, where's the map? Tell us to go. Let's take a look. Here it is. The code is pretty tricky, but I think it's a map of the Northern Plains. It mentions something about the place where the Iron Bridge starts, but that's all I can read. Sorry I can't be more help. No, this is great, Popla. Thanks. Okay, so let's go check out the bridge, and I'm pretty sure I know exactly where this is supposed to be. Alright, I believe it's down here. Yes, I see it. I see it. Hello. You got the spear, Labyrinth Shout. Wow. It would appear this latest treasure map was the real thing. Yeah, I'd say this is an ample reward. Well, there you go. Okay, I think this is the quest that we need to do to get one of the last few weapons. We have a problem. A great number of people have gone missing in sandstorms lately. That's not good. You have any idea why? No, the soldiers even investigated, but they didn't find anything. What is this one? I don't know if this is the right one. Is this the quest I need to do? I have an urgent request. Received words that bandits are breaking into the Baron Temple. However, the rules prevent us from entering the temple and dispatching the intruders. Therefore, we would like you to eliminate the thieves in our stead. Yeah, sure, why not? Finally, a job with some killing. Please be careful. It's bad enough that the bandits are in our most sacred place, but if they were to touch the seal... What seal? Legend tells of a powerful shade that had been sealed away in a section of the temple. If they stumble across it during their search for treasure... yes, that would be bad. And for the bandits as well. So, we have to hurry. Got it.
What a headache.
What is?
We've not the time to worry about random bandits.
The temple is really important to the master people here.
Then perhaps they should station some guards at the entrance.
There's probably a rule about that. Hell, they can't even go inside the place.
And thus, my headache.
Stop bitching and get moving.
Ah, right here. That's where I was supposed to go. Somebody's in front of the temple. Well, maybe we should investigate. Help! Help! You one of the guys trying to bust up the temple? Why should I help you? There's a huge shade inside. This seems bad. We were just looking for trash. Anyway, it's huge! I made it out, but my fellow thieves, my friends are still in there. My fellow thieves. It seems the worst case scenario has come to pass. Screw these guys. They made their bed. If that shade is as big as they claim, it's too dangerous to let it live. Let's go in and take care of the shade. And so, I'm trying to remember where the exact entrance is. I don't know if I have to go through the entire temple again or not. Oh, but man, I do love the music in this. Okay, I don't think we have to go through the entire thing again, but we do have to go through some of it just to get around the fact that part of the pathway is broken in this building. And it's gonna be somewhat similar, so do you guys want to see a little fast forwarding action? You know, I never even noticed this before. They have like a bricked mural thingy up here. That's really cool. A little bit of it falling out of the corner. Anyway, sorry all this I've been cutting out. This whole episode, honestly, is probably a train wreck. Like, I don't really... I have no idea how this is supposed to be organized. I really don't. We're almost done, thankfully, but this whole thing had no script. Just kind of going with it. I think this is the right way, though. I hope so. Is there an evil shade at the end? Time for getting monkey? What is that? Are you not allowed to slow down time? Oh, and that's another room that we went in, by the way, up there. Time for getting monkey. Does that mean we're not allowed to use any magic that slows down time or something? I have no idea what time for getting monkey is. Because that magic's definitely slowed down time. Maybe I'll look that up in a minute. That's an interesting one. Anyway, here he is. I think this is the big shade that we are tasked with defeating. Or was it? Okay, that was. So this is the shade that was sealed away. That was intense, so no wonder they sealed that thing up. Still, it should not have been our fight in the first place. True enough. Let's grab the surviving bandit and take him to Facade. Which, as was stated, his bandit friends didn't make it. We'll exit in just a second. Yeah, that's a nice way to get us out of here, but yeah. His bandit friends did not make it. So let's go tell him and get him to Facade where he probably belongs because he's a bandit. I'm getting out of here before these guys get back. Oh ho, I'm afraid you came up with that brilliant scheme a little too late. Gah! Now we gotta beat him up. Oh gosh, knock it off. Shut up, you. I told you we're way too strong. I'll get you for this. Hey, there's a kid back in town who wants to play marbles, but he's too short. Think you can help? Keep her away from me! That was some excellent restraint on your part, hussy. I expected a foul-mouthed tirade of epic proportions. Cram it up your index book. You guys done? Then let's tie this guy up and report back. See, that's an interesting one, just for the fact that I get to go back to that temple. I do like that temple. The music is so good.
Hey,
Heard you threw that bandit in the clink. Probably better than he deserves. The seal was open when we got there, but we managed to defeat the Shade. Thank you, I knew you were up to the task. The king sends us payment with his compliments. We got a lot of money. A Shade entombed. So is that all of that? No, we're supposed to get a weapon. I think that was like a precursor quest, and there's one other quest we have to do that sends us back into there again. Ooh, neato. Apparently we've been given usage of those weird sand fountain things to help speed along our travels. I've never actually seen it used, so I might try it out really quick. Anyway, the king's got the quest for us that'll get us the second to last weapon we need. Oh, what are we going to do? What's wrong? Thanks to those thieves who unlocked the seal, the Barren Temple is crawling with shades that we wouldn't know because we're not supposed to go in. We need to get in there and seal them away, but they're powerful, and I worry about my people. Plus, with the rules and all. Yeah, sure, let's help. Don't worry, we'll take care of it. You can rest easy, we're used to this sort of thing by now. I wish I could help you for a change. Oh, don't worry, you will later. You will later. So apparently these sound spouts allow you to move by using underground sand passages. These sand spouts, which seems honestly like suffocating, but guess we'll go with it anyway. So how does this work? You pull it back? Oh, okay, that's interesting. Could you stop trying to shoot me? I'm busy. You unlock the facade sound spout well. I'm getting attacked. Heck. You need to unlock at least... okay, so you have to unlock both sides. That's unfortunate. Maybe we'll use it to come back if we can, I guess. Okay, so I just went and unlocked a bunch of these. So they allow us to basically travel through the desert. It doesn't really make my quick travel option any faster. Like, it might save me a grand total of 5 seconds, because I would be able to transport from that one right by Nier's head, a little above it, right about there, to over here. That's all that would save me that way. And considering that, honestly, we're not this is a side quest, we're not even required to go to the Barren Temple to beat the game on the first or second try. There's not really a reason for unlocking these. But, you know what? It's still a cool thing. I like it. And if I was trying to grind for stuff, I'm sure those would be fairly useful. So anyway, let's go murder some shades. Okay, so I had already almost cleared out the temple. All I've got is one room to clear, I think, and then I can go to the boss room, and I think there's another enemy there. No leaping rabbit. Okay, that one should be easy enough. Wow. Oh, I forgot to look. There was that that time slowing one that I couldn't do. Let me see if I can find out information on that, because I don't even know what it was I wasn't supposed to be doing. Okay, so apparently I was having trouble finding it, but I found somebody's, snapshot LP. They said, the quest objective room itself holds a new rule, time for eating monkey. This translates from masked people trialese to 3-minute time limit, go, go, go. So basically it was an arbitrary 3-minute time limit that I passed with, I'm sure, flying colors. And back out here again. It's been a while, hasn't it? I mean, it's been a bit. And, I don't know. It's a nice time to reminisce a little bit while we kill a few shades along the way. I really, this and 999, some of those really great games that I like. I really wish I could just sort of forget they existed. Yeah, you ever get that? Like, you just wish you could forget they existed and rediscover it all over again? I do, because it's such a good game. Both of these. And now, it's funny because while the beginning parts of the game I remember thinking that they were, they were really important, and they are important, don't get me wrong, the beginning parts of the game set up the game. But I remember thinking that they were so important before. And now, well, they just don't feel so important anymore to me because when I think of the game, it makes it kind of hard to not do spoilers, but I think about all the stuff that I know, all these spoilers. This is why I like blind Let's Plays better, because it keeps me from accidentally spoiling things, among other things. They're more fun to do, honestly. But this is one of the few games where I think a blind Let's Play, you couldn't truly appreciate it with a blind Let's Play, unless you had someone guiding you. Just because, like, maybe if I had somebody in the comments who really knew what they were doing and could tell me what to do ahead of time, that would work for a game like this. But I mean, this is a game where you really do need some guidance. You can't,
Damn it!
I heavily doubt you'd be able to get through something like this yourself.
No wonder the news people couldn't take this guy out.
Save that for later, boy. We must stay calm and approach this slowly.
Calm my ass!
I really would. No, it would be cool. I don't even know how it makes sense, but I wish there was like a second Nier game. That would be a fun one. One where they kind of fix some of the problems with it, because, Nier has a lot of nice things going for it, but it definitely isn't. It isn't the world's best game. It really isn't. Suck it, Shade. That's it, right? I think. Yeah, the shades inside this temple are far more powerful than I expected. Either way, our work here is done. Let's get back to the king. It wouldn't make sense in terms of story, considering that Nier is already a game based off of one of the endings of another game. Thank you for dispatching the shades. Here's a small reward for your work. We got the two-handed sword, Labyrinth Song. There we go. So, with that, I believe we're done. Let me review all of the weapons really quick, and I'll get back to you guys in just a moment. Alright, so the only weapon I'm missing is the Phoenix Sword. It's in a box in the Shadow Lord's castle in the same room as the birds who gave you the riddle. That's what I'm told. So yeah, we're missing one weapon left. And that's it. How many weapons does Nier have? Like 30 or something? I mean, look at this. We got all these spears, which most of them, mind you, are nowhere near as good as the spear I've got. We've got all these two-handed weapons, two-handed swords, which, once again, aren't as good. If you upgrade them, apparently one of these weapons can be the best weapon in the game, though the spear is just faster, so it's better. Then we got all these one-handed swords. So, let me think for a second. I had something I want to say, but I can't remember it right off. Yeah, let's look at all the keys we've gotten so far. I've gotten 2 of the keys, and the memory tree will be a fast one to wipe out. The law of robotics shouldn't take me too long. Now just kind of a quick boss battle and run through the temple. And sacrifice. What was sacrifice? Oh, that was the Airy. The Airy's a fast one too. Honestly, I can wipe all these out in an hour, and that's about what I'm going to do here. For a point of reference for anyone who's curious, I started at about 6 p.m. and it's almost 10 p.m. So it does take a while to get through all of this, believe me, but keep in mind I did just go through half of the game. So that's something. This definitely wouldn't be a game that you could do blind on a first run if you wanted to get all of the endings and get like the true ending of the story. I really don't think you could do a blind playthrough. It's just, you could do a blind playthrough for maybe like ending A and maybe ending B, but you'd need some serious tips for this ending. Anyway, so for the last couple things I needed to get out to you guys. So ending C and ending D are next, and I don't know how long it's going to take. It might be half an hour, 45 minutes, or up to an hour to do. I might do it today, I don't know. I'd kind of like to wait to see if you guys have any questions you want to throw out first, though. So I'll wait 2 days to do it. How about that? I'll wait my normal 2-day period. And let's see, where am I trying to go? And we need to go back over here. I'm gonna do it in one video, I think, both of the endings. It should be a fairly quick affair. Why the heck did I go to Seafront? I have no idea. I meant to go to the Northern Plains. Anyway, let me know if you guys have any more questions, and if there's stuff I can't answer, I'm gonna keep a tab on it, and I will do my best to answer it. Oh gosh, hurt my eyes. I'll do my best to answer it by the time the next video ends. If the game doesn't answer it for me. I'm also going to be doing a video where I show you guys a bunch of stuff in Grimoire Nier, along with answering any more questions and anything else I think is relevant. So please feel free to drop me some questions if you guys have them. And I don't know, what do you guys think of the game? It's almost over at this point, so you haven't quite seen the ending yet, but what did you guys think of the game? I thought, well, I'll say more on it later, but I thought that as a whole it was a fun game. Definitely rough around the edges. Definitely rough around the edges, but at its core is a really good game and story. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and when I see you next time, well, I think we're going to be in the Shadowlord's castle. Grab the last weapon, and get our 2 endings. So, leave me feedback, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! You know, one last thing I wanted to add, because I just thought about it, you know, while I'm running through this dungeon. If you think about it, there's a lot of things that aren't great about Nier. It's got a weird cast of characters. I mean, like these aren't just, like, kind of weird, you know, where, like, some kid's got a funny bandana on his arm. Like, these are a weird cast of characters we have here. And it's a weird world. There's a lot of weird stuff that just doesn't quite make sense. And it does make sense later, but it doesn't make sense originally. And there's so many things that are just weird about this game that it could have just gone wrong with, but it didn't. And I think that's probably one of the most interesting parts of this game, is the fact that if you sit back and think about it, it's such a weird, bad game. And, you know, I'm saying that in the terms that I still love it anyway, but it's not a very good RPG. There's barely any customization, like, in terms of weapons. You've got a number of weapons, but at the end of the day, there's only one you need. It's this one. There's no, like, equipment to switch out. The only switch-outable thing is a weapon. There's no... it's so simple. Like, every shop doesn't carry more than 5 items, honestly. And the world just feels so small, while at the same time, when you get the whole story, the world feels so huge. And I think that some game developers could definitely learn a thing or two about it. Maybe leave out some of the bad stuff, like you know, some of the bad gameplay elements and story elements, but take some of the really good stuff this thing has and implement it, because there's some things this game does amazingly well. Anyway,
Never heard of a shade living within
sorry
a
for
shade.
rambling, guys. I know this episode probably wasn't the easiest to watch, but
I'll
you
kill
stop
the shade
talking.
and anyone who gets in
No,
the way.
you didn't stop. You didn't stop. But just, I like it so much, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for the last of Nier. Bye!